Chosen ones, an emergency update is unfolding for you right now. God has spoken, and his words are clear. Suddenly, everything will change. A breakthrough, unlike anything you've ever known, is rushing toward you without warning. It's not a distant promise or a faint hope, it's a divine moment, already set in motion, ready to transform your life in ways you can't yet see. This is your time, your season, where the impossible becomes reality, where the struggles you've carried for so long dissolve into victory. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share will shake your spirit and awaken your soul to the miracle God is preparing. Your life has been a journey of trials, hasn't it? You've walked through valleys that seemed endless, faced storms that tested every ounce of your strength. But those moments weren't random. Every tear, every sleepless night, every door that slammed shut was part of a divine setup. God was preparing you, refining you, shaping you into the chosen one you are today. The world may have seen your struggles as weakness, but God saw them as the forging of a warrior. Right now, he's aligning the stars, moving mountains, and opening pathways you didn't even know existed. Your breakthrough isn't coming with a slow build, it's arriving like lightning, sudden and unstoppable. Pause for a moment and feel the weight of that truth. This isn't about waiting anymore. The shift is happening now. God's timing is perfect, and he's declaring that your season of lack, pain, and delay is over. Picture a dam breaking, releasing a flood of blessings that have been held back for this very moment. Your finances, your health, your relationships, every area of your life is about to be touched by his hand. To claim this energy, to signal to the universe that you're ready, leave a comment with the number 777 below. That number carries divine power, a sign that you're stepping into alignment with God's plan. You might be wondering why this breakthrough feels so urgent, so sudden. It's because God doesn't work on human schedules. When he moves with purpose, with speed, with a force that nothing can stop. Think of the story of Joseph, sold into slavery, imprisoned, forgotten, yet in a single day God lifted him from a dungeon to a palace. That's the kind of sudden shift God has planned for you. One moment, you're in the struggle. The next, you're standing in a new reality, surrounded by abundance, purpose, and peace. This isn't a dream, it's a divine promise, and it's closer than you think. But let's be real, waiting for this moment hasn't been easy. You've prayed, you've believed, you've held on through days when doubt tried to creep in. Maybe you've even wondered if God forgot you. He didn't. Every prayer you whispered, every cry you let out in the dark, he heard. Those moments weren't wasted. They were building your faith, strengthening your spirit for what's coming. The enemy thought he could break you, but all he did was prepare you for a victory so big it will echo through generations. Your breakthrough is God's answer, his way of saying, I've seen your heart, and now I'm moving. This sudden change isn't just about you. It's bigger than that. When God pours out his blessings, they overflow, touching your family, your community, even strangers you'll never meet. Your breakthrough is a testimony, a living proof of his power. People will look at you and wonder how you went from where you were to where you are. They'll see the glow of God's favor on you, the confidence in your step, the peace in your eyes, and they'll know something divine has happened. If you feel this truth stirring in your soul, hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls walking this path together. Let's talk about what sudden really means. It's not just fast, it's divine precision. God has been working behind the scenes, aligning every detail, every connection, every opportunity. Think of a puzzle coming together, piece by piece, until the final one snaps into place and the picture is clear. That's what's happening in your life. The job you thought was out of reach, the healing you've prayed for, the relationship you've longed to restore, it's all falling into place. Not because of your effort, but because God's hand is guiding it. Leave 777 inches the comments to declare you're ready for this divine alignment. The enemy doesn't want you to believe this. He's been whispering lies, telling you that change is too far off, that you're not worthy, that you've missed your chance. But here's the truth. No weapon formed against you can prosper. The devil's schemes are crumbling in the face of God's plan. When the breakthrough hits, it will silence every doubt, every fear, every voice that tried to hold you back. You're not just surviving, you're stepping into a destiny that was written before you were born. God said, suddenly, everything will change, and His word never fails. Picture this. One day, you're carrying the weight of the world. The next, you're walking in freedom, your heart light, your path clear. That's the power of God's sudden move. It's not gradual, not predictable, it's a divine interruption. Like the walls of Jericho falling after days of marching, your breakthrough will come when you least expect it, shattering every obstacle in its path. You don't need to know the exact moment, you just need to trust that it's coming. Your job is to keep walking, keep believing, keep standing firm as the chosen one you are. This isn't about chasing miracles, it's about receiving what's already yours. God's promises aren't empty. They're signed in His blood, sealed by His love. When He says, suddenly, He means it. Your finances, expect doors to open. Your health, expect restoration. Your purpose, expect clarity like you've never had before. The world will see you differently because you'll carry a new kind of authority, a divine confidence that only comes from being touched by God. If this is speaking to you, leave 777 inches the comments one more time to seal this truth in your spirit. Let's go deeper. This breakthrough isn't just a one-time event, it's the start of a new season. God isn't giving you a temporary fix, He's rewriting your story. The struggles of your past, they're not your identity. They were training grounds, preparing you to carry the weight of the blessings coming your way. Think of David, a shepherd boy facing a giant. The world saw him as small, insignificant, but God saw a king. Your breakthrough is God revealing who you've always been, His chosen one, destined for greatness. You might feel like you're not ready, like the weight of this promise is too big. But God doesn't call the qualified, He qualifies the called. Every step you've taken, every battle you've fought, has been building you for this moment. You're not stepping into this breakthrough unprepared. You've been shaped by divine hands. The doubts you feel, they're just echoes of the old you. The new you, the chosen one, is ready to walk through the gates God is opening. Trust that He's equipped you for everything that's coming. Now, let's talk about the people around you. Some will celebrate this breakthrough, others won't understand it. When God moves suddenly, it can shake up relationships, expose hidden jealousies, or even bring new connections into your life. Don't be surprised if some walk away, they're not meant for this season. God is clearing space for those who will walk with you into your destiny. The right people, the divine connections, are already on their way. You're not alone in this. God is building a community around you, a circle of souls who see His light in you. This emergency update is a call, action not to strive, but to surrender. Surrender your doubts, your fears, your need to control the how and when. God's got that covered. Your role is to stand in faith, to keep your eyes fixed on Him, to walk boldly into the unknown. The breakthrough is coming without warning, but it's not random, it's divine. Every promise in His word is yours to claim. Psalm 37:4 says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." That's not a maybe, it's a guarantee. Imagine waking up one morning and everything is different. The burdens you carried are gone. The doors you knocked on are flung wide open. The dreams you buried are alive again. That's what suddenly looks like. It's not just a change in circumstances, it's a change in you. You'll carry a new kind of peace, a glow that others can't ignore. People will ask, "What happened to you?" And you'll smile, knowing it was God's hand, moving in His perfect timing. If you're ready for this, hit that like button and subscribe to stand with thousands of chosen ones embracing their divine destiny. But here's something you need to know. This breakthrough isn't just for you to enjoy, it's for you to share. God's blessings are never meant to be hoarded. When He pours out His abundance, He expects you to be a conduit, a vessel of His love and provision. Maybe it's helping someone in need, starting a business that lifts others up, or simply sharing your story to inspire faith. Your breakthrough is a spark that can ignite hope in others. The world is watching, and your life is about to become a living testimony. Let's talk about the enemy again, because he's not silent in this moment. He'll try to make you doubt, to make you think this is too good to be true. But you're not new to this fight. You've faced his lies before and come out stronger. When the breakthrough hits, it will be a direct blow to his schemes. Every time you doubted yourself, every time you felt unworthy, God was there, whispering, "You are mine." Now, He's about to shout it to the world through your life. Leave 777 inches the comments one last time to declare victory over every lie the enemy has told you. This sudden shift isn't just about what you gain, it's about who you become. God is transforming you from the inside out, preparing you to carry His glory in a way you never could before. Think of Esther, a young woman thrust into a role she didn't choose, yet God used her to save a nation. Your breakthrough is positioning you for something bigger than yourself. You're not just receiving blessings, you're being entrusted with a mission. The world needs your light, your strength, your story. Don't let the size of this promise scare you. God doesn't give you a vision without the provision to back it up. When He says, "Suddenly," He means it. The resources, the opportunities, the strength you need, they're already in motion. You don't have to figure it all out. You just have to trust. The same God who parted the Red Sea, who fed thousands with a few loaves, is the one orchestrating your breakthrough. His power hasn't diminished, and His love for you hasn't wavered. Let's get practical for a moment. As this breakthrough comes, stay open to new possibilities. Maybe it's a job offer you didn't expect, a connection that feels divinely timed, or a sudden clarity about your purpose. Don't cling to old ways of thinking. God's move will likely look different from what you imagined. Be ready to say yes, even when it feels risky. The Holy Spirit is guiding you, nudging you toward paths you haven't walked before. Trust that every step is leading you closer to His plan. You might be thinking, "What if I miss it? What if I'm not ready?" Here's the truth. You can't miss what God has for you. His plans are bigger than your mistakes, stronger than your doubts. Even if you stumble, He's there to catch you. Psalm 138:8 says, "The Lord will fulfill His purpose for me." That's a promise you can stand on. Your breakthrough isn't dependent on your perfection. It's dependent on His faithfulness. All you need to do is keep showing up, keep believing, keep walking. This emergency update is a wake-up call. God is moving, and He's moving fast. The chains that held you back are breaking. The dreams you thought were dead are stirring. The life you've longed for is closer than you realize. You're not just a spectator in this moment, you're a participant in a divine plan. Every step you take in faith, every prayer you pray, every 777 you type in the comments is a declaration that you're ready. God sees you, He knows you, and He's about to show the world what He's been building in you all along. But this isn't just about what's coming, it's about what's already here. Even now, in this moment, God is working in you. The peace you feel, the hope rising in your chest, the strength you didn't know you had, that's Him. He's already shifting things, preparing you for the sudden breakthrough that's about to unfold. You're not waiting for His presence, you're standing in it. Every trial you've faced has been a stepping stone to this moment, a testament to your resilience as His chosen one. Let's talk about the world you're stepping into. This breakthrough isn't just a personal victory, it's a shift in your entire reality. The way you see yourself, the way others see you, the way you move through life, it's all changing. You're not the person you were a year ago, or even a month ago. God is renewing your mind, your heart, your vision. Romans 12:2 says, "Be transformed by the renewing of your mind." That's what's happening right now. Your perspective is shifting, aligning with God's truth, preparing you for a life of purpose and impact. The enemy will try one last time to distract you, to make you question if this is real. But you know better. You've seen God's faithfulness before in the small moments, the answered prayers, the times He carried you through. Those weren't accidents. They were previews of what's coming. When the breakthrough hits, it will be undeniable, a moment so powerful, it will rewrite your story. People will look at you and see God's hand, His favor, His glory shining through you. This sudden change is also a call to stewardship. God isn't blessing you just to make you comfortable. He's blessing you to make you a blessing. Think of Abraham, called to be a father of nations, not just for his own sake, but for the world's. Your breakthrough carries a purpose beyond yourself. Maybe it's starting a ministry, helping someone in need, or simply living a life that points others to God. Whatever it is, you're ready. You've been prepared for this, even when you didn't realize it. Let's pause and reflect on what "without warning" means. It's not chaos, it's divine surprise. God loves to move in ways that leave us in awe, that remind us He's bigger than our plans. Think of the disciples, fishing all night with empty nets, only to have Jesus show up and fill them to overflowing. That's the kind of moment God has for you. 1 minute, you're in the ordinary. The next, you're in the miraculous. Keep your eyes open, your heart ready, because it's coming when you least expect it. You might feel a stirring right now, a sense that something is shifting. That's not just emotion, that's the Holy Spirit moving in you. He's confirming this truth, preparing you for what's next. You're not watching this by chance. You're here because God led you to this message. He's speaking directly to your soul, saying, "Get ready." Your breakthrough is a divine appointment, a moment where heaven meets earth in your life. Embrace it, claim it, walk in it. This isn't about hype or empty promises. It's about God's word, His truth, His plan. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." That's not a vague hope, it's a concrete promise. Your breakthrough is part of that plan, and it's unfolding now. You don't need to see the whole picture. You just need to trust the one who's painting it. He's never failed you, and He won't start now. Let's talk about the transformation this breakthrough will bring. It's not just about external change, money, opportunities, relationships. It's about who you're becoming. God is shaping you into a vessel of His glory, someone who carries His light in a way that changes everything around you. People will notice. They'll see a difference they can't explain, a strength they can't ignore. You're not just receiving a breakthrough, you're becoming a breakthrough for others. The world is full of noise, full of distractions, but you're called to rise above it. This emergency update is a reminder to stay focused, to keep your eyes on God. The enemy will try to pull you back into doubt, but you're stronger than that. You're a chosen one, marked by God's purpose, sealed by His love. Your breakthrough isn't just a moment, it's a movement, a shift that will ripple through your life and beyond. Stand firm, because it's already begun. This sudden change is also a call to courage. When God moves, it can feel overwhelming. New doors, new responsibilities, new opportunities, they can stretch you. But you were made for this. Every trial you faced has built muscles you didn't know you had. You're not stepping into this breakthrough weak or unprepared. You're stepping into it as a warrior, a child of God, ready to carry His promises with boldness. Don't shrink back. Step forward. Let's talk about the legacy this breakthrough will create. When God moves suddenly, it's not just for today, it's for generations. Your children, your family, your community, they'll feel the impact of what God does in you. Think of Noah, building an ark in the face of mockery, yet saving his family through his obedience. Your breakthrough is an ark, a vessel of God's faithfulness that will carry others into His promises. You're not just changing your life, you're changing the future. The beauty of this moment is that it's not about your strength, it's about God's. You don't have to make this happen, you just have to receive it. Surrender the need to control, to plan every step. God's already done that. Your job is to trust, to walk, to believe. The breakthrough is coming without warning, but it's not without purpose. Every detail has been orchestrated by the one who knows you better than you know yourself. Rest in that truth. This emergency update is a clarion call. The gates of heaven are opening, and your name is written on them. God is moving, and He's moving for you. The struggles of your past are fading, replaced by a future so bright it will blind those who doubted you. You're not just a survivor, you're a conqueror, a chosen one, a vessel of divine purpose. Get ready, because suddenly everything will change, and the world will see what God has done in you. Chosen ones, this emergency update carries a truth so powerful it's shaking the spiritual realm. God's sudden move isn't just a change in your circumstances, it's a divine recalibration of your entire existence. Everything you've known, everything you've endured, has been leading to this moment where heaven itself is rewriting your story. The breakthrough coming your way is not a small adjustment. It's a complete overhaul, a shift so profound that it will redefine how you see yourself and how the world sees you. God's hand is on you, and His plans are unfolding with a speed that defies human understanding. Let's talk about the fire inside you. You've carried a spark all your life, haven't you? A quiet knowing, a sense that you were made for something more. That spark wasn't an accident, it was God's signature, etched into your soul from the beginning. Now, that spark is about to ignite into a flame that no one can ignore. This breakthrough is the moment when your purpose catches fire, when the dreams you've held in secret start burning bright for all to see. You're not just stepping into blessings, you're stepping into the fullness of who God created you to be. The world might try to box you in, to tell you who you are, or what you're capable of. But God's sudden move is about to shatter those limits. Think of Moses, standing before a burning bush, a man who thought he was just a shepherd, only to hear God call him to lead a nation. That's what's happening to you. The labels you've worn, failure, unworthy, ordinary. They're being burned away. God is calling you out, declaring your true name, chosen, anointed, unstoppable. This breakthrough is your burning bush moment, where you hear his voice and step into your calling. You might feel the weight of this moment, the magnitude of what's coming. That's okay. God doesn't expect you to carry it alone. His strength is your foundation, his wisdom your guide. When the breakthrough hits, it won't overwhelm you, it will empower you. You'll find yourself making decisions with clarity, walking through doors with confidence, speaking with an authority you didn't know you had. This isn't about you becoming someone new. It's about you becoming who you've always been in God's eyes. Let's talk about the timing of this breakthrough. God's suddenly isn't random, it's precise. Every delay, every closed door, every moment of waiting was part of his strategy. He was aligning people, places, and opportunities, setting the stage for a moment that will leave you in awe. Think of the woman at the well, living a life of shame until Jesus showed up and changed everything in a single conversation. Your breakthrough is that kind of divine encounter, where one moment shifts the trajectory of your entire life. The enemy is nervous right now. He senses the shift, knows that God's move is imminent. He'll try to throw distractions your way, doubts, fears, even small victories to make you settle for less. But you're wiser than that. You've seen his tactics before, and you've overcome them. This breakthrough is your victory lap, a moment where God's power in you drowns out every lie the enemy has whispered. Stand firm, because no force in heaven or earth can stop what God has set in motion. Picture your life after this breakthrough. The stress that's been weighing you down, it's lifting. The confusion that's clouded your mind, it's clearing. The dreams you thought were impossible, they're taking shape. This isn't just about material blessings, though they're coming. It's about a shift in your spirit, a new way of seeing the world. You'll wake up each day with a sense of purpose, knowing that you're walking in God's plan, that every step you take is guided by his hand. This emergency update is a reminder that you're not ordinary. The world may have tried to convince you otherwise, but God's truth is louder. You're a chosen one, marked for a destiny that goes beyond what you can imagine. When this breakthrough hits, it will ripple outward, touching lives you haven't even met yet. Your story will inspire others. Your faith will spark theirs. Your victory will show them what's possible. You're not just receiving a blessing, you're becoming a beacon. Let's talk about the doors God is opening. These aren't just opportunities, they're divine portals, gateways to a life you've only dreamed of. Maybe it's a career shift that aligns with your passion, a relationship that restores your hope, or a financial windfall that sets you free. Whatever form it takes, these doors are tailor-made for you. God knows your heart, your needs, your desires. He's not opening random paths. He's opening the ones that lead straight to your purpose. You might be wondering how you'll know when the breakthrough arrives. You'll feel it. There's a moment when everything clicks, when the pieces of your life fall into place like a symphony. It's not always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it's a quiet knowing, a peace that settles in your soul. Like Elijah hearing God's voice in a gentle whisper, you'll recognize this moment when it comes. Trust that feeling, because it's the Holy Spirit confirming that God's promise is being fulfilled. The beauty of this breakthrough is that it's not about your effort. You don't have to earn it, force it, or figure it out. God's already done the heavy lifting. Your role is to receive, to walk through the doors he opens, to say yes to his plan. Think of Mary, a young girl who simply said, "Let it be to me according to your word." That simple act of faith brought the Savior into the world. Your yes, your faith, is about to bring something miraculous into your life. This sudden shift is also a call to gratitude. Even now, before the breakthrough fully arrives, start thanking God. Gratitude shifts your perspective, opens your heart to receive more. Every morning, thank Him for what He's done, what He's doing, what He's about to do. Psalm 100:4 says, "Enter His gates with thanksgiving." Your gratitude is the key that unlocks the fullness of His blessings. It's not just a feeling, it's a spiritual act that aligns you with His abundance. The world is about to see a new version of you. Not because you've changed who you are, but because God is revealing who you've always been. This breakthrough will strip away the doubts, the fears, the insecurities that have held you back. You'll stand taller, speak bolder, love deeper. People will notice a difference they can't explain, a light in your eyes, a strength in your presence. That's God's glory shining through you, a testimony to His power in your life. Let's talk about the ripple effect of this breakthrough. When God moves in your life, it doesn't stop with you. Your healing will inspire others to seek theirs. Your abundance will overflow to those around you. Your courage will give others permission to step into theirs. Think of the feeding of the 5,000. Jesus took a small offering and multiplied it to feed a multitude. Your breakthrough is that kind of miracle, multiplying to touch lives far beyond your own. The enemy will try to make you focus on what you lack, but God is shifting your eyes to what you have. You're not defined by your past mistakes, your current struggles, or the world's expectations. You're defined by God's call on your life, by the promises He's spoken over you. This breakthrough is His way of reminding you who you are: a chosen one, a child of the King, destined for a life of impact and purpose. Hold that truth close, because it's about to become your reality. This emergency update is a divine wake-up call. God is moving, and He's moving now. The breakthrough you've been waiting for isn't years away, it's moments away. The dreams you've carried, the prayers you've prayed, the hopes you've held on to, they're about to meet you in a way that will leave you speechless. You don't need to know every detail. You just need to trust the one who does. He's never let you down, and He's not about to start now. Let's talk about the strength you'll need for this new season. This breakthrough isn't just about receiving, it's about carrying. God's blessings come with responsibility, with a call to steward them well. You're not just getting a financial windfall or a new opportunity, you're being entrusted with a mission. Like Daniel, who stood firm in a foreign land, you're being called to shine in a world that needs your light. God's preparing you to handle this with wisdom, grace, and faith. You might feel like you're not enough for what's coming. That's a lie. God chose you, not because of your qualifications, but because of your heart. He sees something in you that the world can't, a spark of divinity, a strength that comes from Him. This breakthrough is His way of showing you what He's always seen. You're ready, not because of your own power, but because His power is made perfect in your weakness. Lean into that truth and watch how it carries you. The suddenness of this breakthrough is a reminder of God's sovereignty. He doesn't need your permission to move, but He invites your participation. When the moment comes, don't hesitate. Say yes to the opportunities, the risks, the new paths. Like Peter stepping out of the boat, trust that God will hold you up, even when the waves look daunting. Your faith is the bridge between where you are and where He's taking you. Step out and watch Him make a way. This moment is also about identity. The breakthrough isn't just changing your circumstances, it's revealing who you are in Christ. You're not a victim of your past, a product of your mistakes, or a prisoner of your fears. You're a chosen one, a royal priest, a carrier of God's glory. 1 Peter 2:9 says, You are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession. That's not just a title, it's your reality, and this breakthrough is about to make it undeniable. Let's talk about the peace that comes with this breakthrough. It's not just about external change, it's about an inner calm that nothing can shake. When God moves suddenly, He doesn't just fix your problems, He transforms your heart. You'll find yourself worrying less, trusting more, resting in His promises. That peace is a gift, a sign that you're aligned with His plan. It's the kind of peace that Jesus promised in John 16:33, peace in the midst of the storm. The world is watching, chosen one, not because you're seeking attention, but because God's light in you is impossible to ignore. This breakthrough will draw eyes to you, not for your glory, but for His. People will see your life and wonder, how did this happen? Your answer is simple: God. Your story, your transformation, your victory. It's all a reflection of His faithfulness. Be ready to share it, because your testimony will spark faith in others. This emergency update is a call to expectancy. God's move is sudden, but it's not accidental. Every detail of your life has been leading to this. The prayers you've prayed, the battles you've fought, the faith you've held on to, they're all converging in this moment. Expect the unexpected. Expect miracles. Expect doors to open, chains to break, dreams to come alive. God's not done with you. He's just getting started. Keep your heart open, your faith strong, and watch what He does next. Chosen ones, this emergency update is a divine signal that your breakthrough is breaking through barriers you didn't even know existed. God's sudden move is like a tidal wave, sweeping away the debris of your past and carving out a new path for your future. This isn't just about a single moment of change. It's about a complete redefinition of what's possible for you. The dreams you thought were too big, the hopes you buried under years of disappointment, they're being resurrected. God is pulling them out of the shadows and placing them in the light of His promise. Let's talk about the courage this moment demands. When God moves suddenly, it can feel like stepping into a storm. The wind is howling, the ground is shifting, but you're not meant to shrink back. You're meant to stand tall, like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fiery furnace. The world expected them to burn, but they walked out untouched with God by their side. Your breakthrough is your furnace moment, a test of faith that proves you're unshakable. Step into it with boldness, knowing God's presence is your shield. The world around you is about to shift. People who once overlooked you will start to take notice, not because you're chasing their approval, but because God's hand on your life is undeniable. This breakthrough will mark you with a new kind of authority, a quiet strength that speaks louder than words. You'll walk into rooms and change the atmosphere, not by force, but by the divine energy you carry. It's the kind of presence that makes others pause, wondering what's different about you. This sudden change is also a call to vision. God isn't just giving you blessings, He's giving you clarity. The fog that's clouded your path is lifting, revealing a future that's brighter than you imagined. Think of Paul on the road to Damascus, blinded by light only to gain a new kind of sight. Your breakthrough is that kind of revelation, a moment where God opens your eyes to His plan, His purpose, His possibilities. You'll see opportunities where you once saw obstacles, solutions where you once saw problems. You might be feeling a mix of excitement and uncertainty right now. That's normal. Big moments come with big emotions. But here's the truth. God's got you. He's not sending you into this new season unprepared. Every lesson you've learned, every scar you've earned, has equipped you for what's next. You're not stepping into this breakthrough as a novice. You're stepping into it as a seasoned warrior, forged in the fires of faith. Trust that you're ready, because God says you are. Let's talk about the harvest this breakthrough will bring. You've been sowing seeds for years, seeds of prayer, faith, perseverance. Maybe you didn't see the fruit right away. Maybe you wondered if those seeds were wasted. They weren't. Galatians 6-9 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Your harvest is here. The seeds you planted in tears are about to yield a crop of joy, abundance, and purpose. The enemy will try to make you question this. He'll point to your past, your mistakes, the times you felt like you failed. But God's voice is louder. He's saying, your past is not your future. This breakthrough is His way of closing the chapter on what was and opening a new one on what will be. You're not bound by yesterday's failures, you're defined by tomorrow's promises. Let go of the old story and embrace the one God is writing for you now. Picture your life as a canvas. Up until now, it's been a mix of colors, some dark, some bright, some smudged with pain. This breakthrough is God picking up the brush and painting something new. The strokes He's adding aren't random. They're deliberate, creating a masterpiece only He could envision. You don't need to understand every detail of the picture. Just trust the artist. He's turning your life into a work of art that will leave others in awe of His glory. This emergency update is a reminder of your calling. You're not here to blend in, to live a quiet, ordinary life. You're here to stand out, to shine, to carry God's light into places that desperately need it. Think of Deborah, a prophetess and judge who led with wisdom and courage in a time of chaos. Your breakthrough is positioning you to lead, to inspire, to make a difference. You're not just receiving blessings, you're being entrusted with influence. Let's talk about the connections God is bringing. This breakthrough isn't just about what you gain, it's about who you'll meet. Divine appointments are coming. People who will see your vision, support your dreams, walk alongside you in this new season. These aren't random encounters. They're orchestrated by God. Like Ruth meeting Boaz in the field, you're about to cross paths with those who will change the course of your life. Be open, because they're closer than you think. The speed of this breakthrough might catch you off guard. One day, you're in the grind. The next, you're standing in a new reality. That's how God works. His timing is sudden, but His preparation is thorough. Every moment of your life has been building toward this. The skills you've honed, the faith you've strengthened, the resilience you've gained, they're all tools God has given you for this season. You're not stepping into it empty-handed, you're fully equipped. This moment is also about freedom. Not just freedom from financial stress or emotional pain, but freedom to be fully yourself. God's breakthrough is peeling away the layers of doubt, fear, and expectation that have held you back. You're stepping into a version of yourself that's unapologetically bold, unashamedly faithful, undeniably you. Like Lazarus rising from the tomb, you're shedding the grave clothes of your past and walking into new life. The world needs what you carry. This breakthrough isn't just for your comfort, it's for your calling. God is positioning you to be a light in dark places, a voice in silent spaces, a hope in hopeless situations. Your story, your strength, your faith, they're not just for you. They're for the person who's watching, wondering if God can do it for them too. Your breakthrough is a testimony that will spark faith in others, showing them that God's promises are real. Let's talk about the power of expectation. Right now, God is asking you to lift your eyes, to believe for more than you've dared to before. Ephesians 3:20 says, He's able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine. This breakthrough is bigger than your biggest dreams, wider than your widest hopes. Don't limit it with small thinking. Expect the extraordinary, because that's the God. You serve a God of miracles, of sudden shifts, of limitless possibilities. The enemy will try to pull you back into old patterns. He'll whisper that you're not ready, that this is too much, that you don't deserve it. But you know his voice by now. You've heard it before, and you've overcome it. This breakthrough is God's way of silencing those lies once and for all. You're not who the enemy says you are. You're who God says you are. A chosen one, a child of the King, a carrier of his glory. Stand in that truth and watch the lies crumble. This emergency update is a call to alignment. God's moving, but he's asking you to position yourself to receive. That means letting go of bitterness, forgiving those who've hurt you, trusting his timing even when it feels uncomfortable. Like the Israelites preparing to leave Egypt, you're being called to get ready. Pack your bags, spiritually speaking. Clear out the clutter of doubt and fear. Make room for the blessings that are about to flood your life. You might be wondering what this breakthrough will look like. Will it be a job, a relationship, a financial windfall? It could be all of those, or it could be something you can't yet imagine. God's plans are always bigger than ours. What matters is that it's coming, and it's tailored to you. Like the manna that fell from heaven, it will be exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. Trust that God knows your heart, and he's crafting something perfect for you. This moment is also about legacy. Your breakthrough isn't just for today, it's for tomorrow, for your children, for the generations after you. God's blessings are generational. Think of Abraham, whose obedience blessed nations long after he was gone. Your faith, your yes to God's plan, is planting seeds that will grow for years to come. You're not just changing your life, you're changing the future, leaving a mark that time can't erase. The beauty of this breakthrough is its suddenness. It's not something you have to wait years for. It's not a slow climb. It's a divine leap. A moment where God says, now, and everything shifts. You don't need to know the exact timing. Just know that it's close. Like the thief in the night. It will come when you least expect it. But when it does, it will be undeniable. Your job is to stay ready, to keep your heart open, to trust that God's timing is perfect. Let's talk about the joy this breakthrough will bring. Not just happiness, which comes and goes, but a deep, unshakable joy that flows from knowing you're in God's will. This joy will carry you through challenges, sustain you in uncertainty, and shine through you in every moment. It's the joy David wrote about in Psalm 16:11, joy in God's presence, fullness of life at his right hand. That's what's waiting for you in this new season. You're not alone in this. God is with you, but so is a community of believers, of chosen ones, walking this path alongside you. When you feel overwhelmed, lean on them. Share your story, your struggles, your victories. Hit that like button and subscribe to join thousands of chosen one souls standing together in faith. Your breakthrough isn't just yours, it's a spark that will ignite hope in others, a reminder that God's promises are for everyone who believes. This emergency update is a divine interruption. It's God breaking into your ordinary, saying, enough. Enough struggling, enough doubting, enough waiting. Your breakthrough is his declaration that you are his, that your life matters, that your purpose is unstoppable. Every step you've taken, every prayer you've prayed, has led to this. Get ready, chosen one, because suddenly, everything is about to change. Chosen ones, this emergency update is a divine alarm ringing through the heavens, announcing that your breakthrough is crashing through every barrier in its path. God's sudden move is not a gentle breeze, it's a mighty wind, uprooting every obstacle, shaking every foundation that has held you back. This isn't just a change in your situation, it's a divine reordering of your entire world. The plans you thought were stalled, the hopes you feared were lost, they're being revived with a force that only God can unleash. You're standing on the edge of a miracle, and it's coming fast. Let's talk about the authority you're about to walk in. This breakthrough isn't just bringing blessings, it's clothing you in a new mantle of power. You're not stepping into this season as a bystander. You're stepping in as a leader, a vessel of God's purpose. Think of Joshua, who stood before the Jordan River, tasked with leading a nation into the unknown. God didn't just part the waters, He gave Joshua the authority to command them. Your breakthrough is giving you that same kind of divine influence, equipping you to shape your future with faith. The world might try to tell you that you're not enough, too small, too broken, too ordinary, but God's voice is louder, and He's saying, you're chosen for this moment. This breakthrough is His way of rewriting the narrative others have placed on you. You're not defined by their opinions or your past mistakes. You're defined by His call, His purpose, His unshakable love. When this moment hits, you'll walk with a confidence that silences every critic, because God's truth will be undeniable in your life. This sudden shift is also a call to discernment. As God opens new doors, not every opportunity will be from Him. The enemy will try to slip in counterfeits, shiny distractions that look good but lead nowhere. Like Nehemiah rebuilding the wall, you'll need to stay focused, saying no to anything that doesn't align with God's plan. This breakthrough is sharpening your spiritual senses, helping you see what's true, what's divine, what's meant for you. Trust that inner voice. It's the Holy Spirit guiding you. You might be carrying scars from battles you fought, wounds from rejection, betrayal, or failure. But this breakthrough is God's healing touch, turning those scars into stars. Each one tells a story of survival, of faith, of God's faithfulness. Like Jacob, who wrestled with God and walked away with a limp and a new name, you're emerging from your struggles with a new identity. Your breakthrough is His way of saying, I've seen your fight, and now I'm crowning you with victory. Let's talk about the overflow this breakthrough will bring. God's blessings don't just meet your needs, they exceed them. Picture a cup filled to the brim, then spilling over, drenching everything around it. That's what's coming, abundance that touches every part of your life. Your finances, your relationships, your health, your dreams, they're all about to be flooded with God's goodness. Ephesians 3:20 says, He does more than we can ask or imagine. Get ready, because His more is about to redefine your reality. The enemy is scrambling right now. He sees the tide turning, feels the ground shaking beneath him. He'll try to stir up chaos, to make you doubt the promise. But you've faced him before, and you're still standing. This breakthrough is God's checkmate, a move that puts every scheme of the enemy to shame. Isaiah 54:17 says, No weapon formed against you shall prosper. That's not just a verse, it's your reality. The lies He's told you are crumbling, and God's truth is rising in their place. Imagine stepping into a room and knowing it's yours, not because you forced your way in, but because God opened the door. This breakthrough is that kind of moment. It's not about striving or proving yourself. It's about walking into what's already prepared. Like the prodigal son returning home to a feast, you're being welcomed into a season of restoration. Everything you thought you lost, time, opportunities, dreams, is being returned, multiplied, and made new by God's hand. This emergency update is a call to remembrance. Look back at the moments God has already come through for you, the answered prayers, the unexpected help, the strength you found when you thought you had none. Those weren't coincidences. They were God's fingerprints, evidence of his faithfulness. This breakthrough is the next chapter in that story, a continuation of his promise to never leave you nor forsake you. Let those memories fuel your faith, because what he's done before, he's about to do again, bigger and bolder. Let's talk about the transformation in your spirit. This breakthrough isn't just changing your circumstances, it's changing how you see God, yourself, and the world. You're gaining a new lens, one that sees possibilities where others see problems, hope where others see despair. Like Peter, who went from denying Jesus to preaching at Pentecost, you're being transformed into a bold witness of God's power. Your breakthrough is unlocking a courage you didn't know you had, a faith that moves mountains. The world is full of noise, distractions, opinions, fears, but this breakthrough is God's way of cutting through it all, bringing you into a place of clarity. You'll hear his voice more clearly, feel his presence more deeply, know his will more surely. It's like tuning a radio to the perfect frequency, no static, just truth. Psalm 46:10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." This moment is your invitation to that stillness, to a peace that anchors you through every storm. You might be wondering how to prepare for something so sudden. The answer is simple. Stay faithful in the small things. Keep praying, keep trusting, keep showing up. Like the widow who gave her last coins, your small acts of faith are powerful in God's eyes. This breakthrough isn't about grand gestures, it's about a heart that's ready, a spirit that's open. Every prayer you pray, every step you take, is preparing the ground for what God is about to do. This breakthrough is also about community. God's blessings are meant to be shared, to flow through you to others. As you step into this new season, look for ways to lift others up. Maybe it's a kind word, a helping hand, or sharing your story of faith. Like Barnabas, who encouraged Paul and opened doors for his ministry, you're being called to be a catalyst for others. Your breakthrough will inspire, your abundance will overflow, your light will guide. The suddenness of this moment is a reminder of God's power. He doesn't need months or years to change your life. He can do it in an instant. Think of the lame man at the gate, healed in a single moment by Peter's words. Your breakthrough is that kind of miracle, a sudden shift that defies logic, silences doubters, and glorifies God. You don't need to understand how it will happen, you just need to believe that it will. Let's talk about the legacy you're building. This breakthrough isn't just for you, it's for those who come after you. Your faith, your obedience, your trust in God's timing is laying a foundation for generations. Like Hannah, who prayed for a son and gave birth to Samuel, your breakthrough will birth something that outlives you. Your life is becoming a story of God's faithfulness, a testament that will inspire others long after you're gone. The enemy will try to make you feel small, but God is making you mighty. This breakthrough is his way of showing the world that his power is alive in you. You're not just surviving, you're thriving, shining, overcoming. Every step you take in this new season will carry the weight of his glory, the evidence of his promises. People will see you and know that God is real, that his word is true, that his love never fails. This emergency update is a divine wake-up call. God is moving with a speed and power that will leave you breathless. The dreams you've carried, the prayers you've whispered, the battles you've fought, they're all converging in this moment. You're not waiting for a breakthrough, you're standing in the doorway of one. Keep your eyes on God, your heart open, your faith strong. The sudden change he promised is already in motion, and nothing can stop it. Chosen ones, This emergency update is a divine declaration that your breakthrough is tearing through the fabric of the ordinary, ushering you into a realm of extraordinary purpose. God's sudden move is like a comet blazing across the sky, unmistakable, unstoppable, illuminating everything in its path. This isn't just a moment of change. It's a divine unveiling where the plans God has written for you are revealed in vivid color. The struggles you've carried, the dreams you've held close, they're about to burst into reality with a force that will leave you in awe. Let's talk about the strength you've built through your trials. Every challenge you've faced, every moment of doubt you've pushed through, has been forging a resilience in you that the world can't comprehend. Like a diamond formed under pressure, your spirit has been shaped by the weight of your journey. This breakthrough is God's way of showing you that those hard moments weren't punishment, they were preparation. You're not stepping into this new season fragile. You're stepping in fortified, ready to carry the weight of His blessings. The world might try to keep you in a box, to limit you to its expectations, but this breakthrough is God shattering those walls, setting you free to live without boundaries. Think of Gideon, a man who saw himself as the least, yet God called him a mighty warrior. Your breakthrough is that kind of divine redefinition, a moment where God calls you by your true name, not the one the world gave you. You're not small or insignificant. You're a force, a chosen one, marked for greatness. This sudden shift is also a call to trust your instincts. God is sharpening your intuition, giving you a spiritual radar to navigate what's coming. The decisions you make in this season will carry divine weight, guiding you toward paths you might not have chosen on your own. Like Esther, who trusted her instincts to approach the king and save her people. You're being called to act with courage, even when the outcome isn't clear. Your breakthrough is amplifying your ability to hear God's voice above the noise. You might be carrying wounds from battles you didn't choose, rejections, losses, moments that left you questioning your worth. But this breakthrough is God's healing balm, soothing those hurts and turning them into strength. Each wound is being transformed into a badge of honor, a testament to your endurance. Like Job, who lost everything yet gained double in the end, you're about to see God restore what was taken with interest. Your breakthrough is His promise that nothing is lost forever. Let's talk about the vision God is planting in you. This breakthrough isn't just about what you receive, it's about what you see. God is opening your eyes to possibilities you couldn't imagine before. Dreams that felt out of reach are now within your grasp. Goals that seemed impossible are becoming your reality. Think of Elisha, who saw chariots of fire when others saw only defeat. Your breakthrough is giving you that kind of spiritual sight, revealing God's plans in ways that will change how you move forward. The enemy is on edge, sensing the shift in your favor. He'll try to sow confusion, to make you question God's timing. But you've walked through his traps before and come out stronger. This breakthrough is God's way of putting the enemy on notice. His time is up. Your faith, your resilience, your trust in God are weapons he can't counter. Isaiah 59:19 says, "When the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard against him." That standard is rising in your life right now. Picture your life as a riverbed, dry for too long, waiting for water to flow. This breakthrough is the flood, rushing in to fill every empty place. It's not just about financial provision or answered prayers. It's about a fullness that touches every part of you. Your heart, your mind, your spirit, they're all being refreshed. You'll feel a surge of energy, a clarity of purpose, a joy that bubbles up from within. This is God's promise coming to life right where you stand. This emergency update is a call to embrace your uniqueness. You've always felt different, haven't you? Like you didn't quite fit, like the world didn't know what to do with you. That's because you were never meant to blend in. You're a chosen one, crafted with a purpose that sets you apart. This breakthrough is God highlighting that uniqueness, showing the world what He's always seen in you. Like David, chosen over his brothers despite appearances, you're about to step into a role only you can fill. Let's talk about the momentum this breakthrough will bring. Once God moves, it's not a single event, it's a wave that carries you forward. Doors will open one after another. Opportunities will stack up faster than you can process. Like the early church, which grew from a handful of disciples to thousands in a day, your breakthrough is sparking a chain reaction. You don't need to force it, just ride the wave, trusting that God is steering you exactly where you need to be. The world might try to pull you back, to remind you of your old limits, but this breakthrough is God's way of breaking those chains for good. You're not who you were. The doubts, the fears, the mistakes, they don't define you anymore. You're stepping into a new identity, one that's rooted in God's truth. Romans 8:37 says, "We are more than conquerors through Him who loved us." That's not just a promise, it's your reality, and this breakthrough is making it undeniable. This moment is also about influence. As God moves in your life, your words, your actions, your very presence will carry new weight. People will listen when you speak, feel inspired when you act, see God when you walk by. Think of Daniel, whose faith influenced kings and changed empires. Your breakthrough is positioning you to be a voice, a light, a force for good in a world that's desperate for hope. You're not just blessed, you're a blessing. The suddenness of this breakthrough is a reminder of God's power to surprise. He doesn't follow human schedules or predictable patterns. He moves when He's ready, and when He does, it's breathtaking. Like the resurrection morning, when the tomb was found empty, your breakthrough will be a moment that defies expectation. You don't need to know the exact when, just know that it's close, and it's bigger than you've dared to dream. Let's talk about the peace this breakthrough will anchor in you. It's not just about external change, it's about an inner calm that nothing can shake. As God moves, you'll find yourself worrying less, trusting more, resting in His promises. It's the kind of peace that Jesus carried, unshaken even in the face of the cross. John 16:33 says, "In me you may have peace. That peace is yours, a gift that will carry you through this new season with grace." You might be wondering how to steward this moment. It starts with gratitude. Thank God now, before the breakthrough fully arrives. Thank Him for what He's done, what He's doing, what He's about to do. Psalm 100:4 says, "Enter His gates with thanksgiving." Your gratitude is a key, unlocking the fullness of His blessings. It's not just a feeling, it's a spiritual act that aligns you with His heart, preparing you for the abundance that's coming. This breakthrough is also about legacy. What God does in you will echo beyond your lifetime. Your faith, your courage, your obedience, they're planting seeds for future generations. Like Abraham, whose trust in God birthed a nation, your breakthrough is building something that will outlast you. You're not just changing your life, you're shaping the future, leaving a mark that time can't erase. The enemy will try one last time to make you doubt. He'll whisper that this is too good to be true, that you're not ready, that God's forgotten you. But you know His voice by now. You've heard it before, and you've overcome it. This breakthrough is God's final word on the matter. His yes drowns out every no. Stand firm, because the lies you've fought are about to be buried under the weight of His truth. This emergency update is a call to expectancy. God is moving, and He's moving fast. The dreams you've carried, The prayers you've prayed, the battles you've fought, they're all converging in this moment. You're not waiting for a breakthrough, you're standing in its doorway. Keep your heart open, your faith strong, your eyes fixed on Him. The sudden change He promised is already in motion, and it's about to rewrite your story in ways you never imagined. Chosen ones, this emergency update is a divine trumpet blast, signaling that your breakthrough is surging forward with unstoppable force. God's sudden move is like a wildfire, consuming every trace of doubt and igniting a new chapter of purpose in your life. This isn't just a shift in your circumstances, it's a celestial realignment where the stars of your destiny are falling into place. The prayers you've whispered in secret, the dreams you've guarded in your heart, they're about to explode into reality, painting your life with God's glory. Let's talk about the boldness this moment is unlocking in you. Every step you've taken, every battle you've faced, has been building a courage that's ready to shine. This breakthrough is God handing you a mantle of fearlessness, calling you to walk with a confidence that shakes the ground beneath you. Think of Elijah, standing alone against hundreds of false prophets, unwavering in his faith. Your breakthrough is that kind of moment. A chance to stand tall, to speak truth, to move forward without hesitation, knowing God is with you. The world might try to dim your light, to convince you that your place is small. But this breakthrough is God's declaration that you were made for more. You're not meant to shrink into the shadows, you're meant to blaze like a beacon. The limits others have placed on you, the ceilings you've felt pressing down, they're crumbling. Like Samson, who pushed down the pillars of a temple, you're about to topple every barrier that's held you back, stepping into a space God has carved out just for you. This sudden shift is also a call to wisdom. As God pours out His blessings, He's also giving you the discernment to steward them well. Not every door that opens is yours to walk through. Not every voice that calls is His. Like Solomon, who asked for wisdom above all else, you're being equipped to make choices that honor God's plan. This breakthrough is sharpening your ability to see what aligns with His purpose, ensuring you walk in paths that lead to lasting impact. You might carry memories of times when you felt overlooked, dismissed, or misunderstood. But this breakthrough is God's way of rewriting those moments, turning them into stepping stones for your rise. Each rejection was a redirection, each closed door a nudge towards something greater. Like Joseph, who went from a pit to a palace, you're about to see God transform your lowest moments into your greatest triumphs. Your breakthrough is His promise that no pain is wasted in His hands. Let's talk about the joy that's bubbling up inside you. This breakthrough isn't just about what you gain, it's about the lightness you'll feel in your spirit. God is lifting the burdens you've carried, replacing them with a joy that radiates from within. Picture Mary Magdalene, freed from her past and filled with a joy that compelled her to share the good news. Your breakthrough is that kind of liberation, a moment where your heart sings, knowing you're walking in God's purpose. The enemy is watching, desperate to derail this moment. He'll try to stir up fear, to make you question if you're ready. But you've faced him before, and you're still here. This breakthrough is God's way of reminding you that the enemy's power is nothing compared to His. Psalm 27:1 says, "The Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear?" That's your truth right now. The enemy's schemes are fading, and God's promises are taking center stage. Imagine your life as a garden, once barren, now ready to bloom. This breakthrough is the rain, the sun, the divine touch that brings everything to life. Your talents, your passions, your dreams, they're all about to flourish. You'll see growth in places you thought were dead, opportunities sprouting where you saw only drought. This isn't just a season of harvest, it's a season of abundance, where God's provision spills over into every corner of your life. This emergency update is a call to stand in your truth. You've always known you were different, haven't you? A soul that doesn't quite fit the world's mold, a heart that beats to a divine rhythm. This breakthrough is God affirming that difference, showing you that your uniqueness is your strength. Like John the Baptist, who prepared the way in the wilderness, you're being called to carve out a path that only you can walk, leading others to God's light. Let's talk about the divine connections coming your way. This breakthrough isn't just about what you do, it's about who you'll meet. God is orchestrating encounters with people who will see your vision, share your purpose, and walk with you into this new season. Like Jonathan and David, whose friendship strengthened them both, you're about to find allies who will stand by you. These connections aren't random, they're divine, handpicked by God to amplify your impact. The speed of this breakthrough might feel overwhelming, but it's not meant to scare you, it's meant to thrill you. God's sudden move is a reminder that He's in control, that His plans are unfolding with precision. Like the parting of the Red Sea, your breakthrough is a moment where God makes a way where none seemed possible. You don't need to know every detail, just trust that He's leading you through, step by step, to a place of promise. This moment is also about surrender, not giving up, but letting go of control, of fear, of the need to have all the answers. God's asking you to trust Him fully, to rest in His plan. Like Abraham, who left everything familiar to follow God's call, you're being invited to release what's comfortable for what's divine. This breakthrough is your reward for that trust, a testament to the power of a heart fully given to God. The world is about to see a new version of you, not because you've changed who you are, but because God is revealing who you've always been. This breakthrough is peeling back the layers of doubt and insecurity, showing the world the chosen one He's been shaping all along. You'll carry a presence that commands attention, not through arrogance, but through the quiet strength of God's Spirit in you. People will notice, and they'll wonder, what's changed? Let's talk about the legacy you're creating. This breakthrough isn't just for today, it's for tomorrow, for the generations that will follow. Your faith, your courage, your obedience, they're planting seeds that will grow long after you're gone. Like Noah, whose ark saved a family and a future, your breakthrough is building something that will stand the test of time. You're not just living for yourself, you're shaping a legacy of God's faithfulness. The enemy will try to make you feel unworthy, but God's truth is louder. You're not defined by your mistakes or your struggles. You're defined by His love, His call, His purpose. This breakthrough is His way of shouting that truth to the world. You're a chosen one, a vessel of His glory, a light in the darkness. Stand firm, because the lies that have held you back are about to be buried under the weight of His promises. This emergency update is a call to alignment. God's moving, but He's asking you to position yourself to receive. That means letting go of grudges, forgiving those who've hurt you, trusting His timing even when it feels uncertain. Like the Israelites preparing to cross into the promised land, you're being called to get ready. Clear out the clutter of fear and doubt. Make room for the blessings that are about to flood your life. You might be wondering what this breakthrough will feel like. It's not just a moment, it's a shift in your entire being. You'll feel a lightness, a clarity, a strength you didn't know you had. Like Peter walking on water, you'll find yourself doing things you never thought possible, not because of your own power, but because God's Spirit is carrying you. This breakthrough is His invitation to step out, to trust, to walk in faith like never before. This moment is also about impact. Your breakthrough isn't just for you, it's for the world around you. God's blessings are meant to flow through you, touching lives, changing hearts, sparking hope. Like the woman who anointed Jesus with costly perfume, your faith will pour out in ways that leave a lasting mark. You're not just receiving, you're giving, sharing, becoming a conduit of God's love and power. The suddenness of this breakthrough is a reminder of God's sovereignty. He doesn't need your permission to move, but He invites your participation. When the moment comes, don't hesitate. Say yes to the opportunities, the risks, the new paths. Like Mary, who said, "Let it be to me according to your word." Your yes will unleash miracles. Your breakthrough is waiting for your faith to meet it, to claim it, to walk in it with boldness. Let's talk about the freedom this breakthrough brings. Not just freedom from struggle, but freedom to be fully yourself, unapologetically, fearlessly, gloriously. You. God is stripping away the chains of expectation, the weight of others' opinions, the burden of your past. Like Lazarus stepping out of the tomb, you're walking into a new life, alive with purpose, radiant with God's glory. This is your moment to shine, chosen one, and nothing can hold you back. Chosen ones, this emergency update is a divine flare lighting up the heavens, announcing that your breakthrough is charging through every limitation with unstoppable force. God's sudden move is like a river breaking through a dam, flooding your life with possibilities you never dared to dream. This isn't just a change in your story, it's a divine rewriting of your entire existence, where every closed door, every unanswered prayer, is transformed into a gateway to your destiny. The hopes you've held, the battles you've fought, they're about to bloom into a reality that reflects God's glory. Let's talk about the fire in your spirit. You've carried a quiet strength, a spark that's kept you going through the darkest nights. This breakthrough is God fanning that spark into a blaze that cannot be ignored. It's not just about receiving blessings, it's about becoming a force, a light that shifts the atmosphere wherever you go. Like Moses, who turned from a fugitive into a deliverer, you're stepping into a role that will change not just your life, but the lives of those around you. Your breakthrough is igniting your divine purpose. The world might try to tell you to stay small, to fit into its narrow molds, but this breakthrough is God's way of breaking those molds, setting you free to be unapologetically you. You're not meant to conform, you're meant to transform. Think of Rahab, who defied her city's expectations to protect God's people and secure her place in His plan. Your breakthrough is that kind of moment, a chance to rise above the world's limits and walk in the freedom of God's truth. This sudden shift is also a call to clarity. God is clearing the fog from your mind, helping you see His plan with new eyes. The confusion, the indecision, the questions that have weighed you down, they're dissolving. Like Paul, who gained sight after being blinded, you're about to see your path with a sharpness that changes everything. This breakthrough is sharpening your focus, aligning your steps with God's purpose, guiding you to decisions that will shape your future. You might carry memories of times when you felt invisible, when your efforts seemed to go unnoticed. But this breakthrough is God's spotlight, shining on you to reveal your worth. Every moment you felt overlooked was preparing you for this, when the world will see what God has always seen. Like David, chosen from the fields to lead a nation, you're being lifted from the shadows into a place of divine prominence. Your breakthrough is His way of saying, "You were never hidden from me." Let's talk about the strength this moment is building in you. This breakthrough isn't just about what you receive, it's about the resilience it's forging. Every trial you've faced has been a weight, strengthening muscles you didn't know you had. Like Nehemiah, who rebuilt a city's walls under threat, you're being equipped to build something lasting in the face of opposition. Your breakthrough is God's way of showing you that you're stronger than you ever realized, ready to carry his promises with unshakable faith. An enemy is restless, sensing the tide turning against him. He'll try to plant seeds of doubt, to make you question God's timing or your worth. But you've seen his tactics before, and you've overcome them. This breakthrough is God's victory cry, drowning out every lie with the truth of his love. Psalm 18:2 says, "The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer." That's your foundation right now, a rock that no enemy can shake, a fortress that no lie can breach. Picture your life as a tapestry, woven with threads of pain, hope, and faith. This breakthrough is God adding new colors, bright, bold, breathtaking hues that tell a story of redemption. The tears you've shed, the struggles you've endured, they're being woven into a masterpiece that will leave others speechless. You don't need to see the final design, just trust the weaver. He's crafting something beautiful, something that will stand as a testament to his faithfulness. This emergency update is a call to embrace your divine rhythm. You've always moved to a different beat, haven't you? A cadence that sets you apart, that makes the world pause and listen. This breakthrough is God turning up the volume, letting your unique rhythm echo far and wide. Like Miriam, who led with song and dance after crossing the sea, you're being called to lead with your God-given gifts, inspiring others to find their own divine beat. Let's talk about the opportunities this breakthrough is unlocking. God isn't just opening one door, he's flinging wide a series of gates, each leading to a new level of purpose. These aren't random chances, they're divine invitations tailored to your calling. Like Ruth, who stepped into a field and found her destiny, you're about to walk into moments that feel orchestrated by heaven itself. Be ready to say yes, because these opportunities are stepping stones to your God-given future. The speed of this breakthrough is a testament to God's power. He doesn't need time to work miracles. He needs only a moment. Like the healing of the blind man, who went from darkness to sight in an instant, your breakthrough is a sudden shift that defies human logic. You don't need to know the how or when, just know that God's timing is perfect and his move is imminent. Your faith is the bridge that connects you to this divine moment. This moment is also about restoration. God isn't just giving you new things, he's redeeming what was lost. The time you thought was wasted, the dreams you buried, the relationships that broke. He's bringing them back, better than before. Like the prodigal son welcomed home with a feast, you're stepping into a season where God restores what the enemy stole. Your breakthrough is his promise that nothing is beyond his reach, no loss beyond his redemption. The world is about to see a new you, not because you've changed, but because God is revealing the truth of who you are. This breakthrough is peeling back the layers of fear and doubt, showing the world a chosen one radiant with his glory. You'll walk with a confidence that draws attention, not for your sake, but for his. Like Daniel, whose faith shone in a foreign land, your presence will testify to God's power, turning heads and opening hearts. Let's talk about the peace this breakthrough is anchoring in you. It's not just about external blessings, it's about an inner calm that nothing can disrupt. As God moves, you'll find yourself resting in his promises, unshaken by the storms around you. John 16:33 says, "In me you may have peace." That peace is your inheritance, a gift that steadies you through every change. It's the calm of knowing God's in control, no matter what comes. You might be wondering how to prepare for such a sudden shift. The answer lies in faithfulness. Keep praying, keep trusting, keep showing up. Like the persistent widow in Jesus' parable, your consistency is powerful. Every small act of faith is a seed, and this breakthrough is the harvest. You don't need grand gestures, just a heart that stays open, a spirit that stays ready. God sees your faithfulness, and He's about to reward it beyond measure. This breakthrough is also about influence. As God moves in your life, your words will carry new weight, your actions new power. People will listen, not because you demand it, but because God's Spirit in you commands it. Like Deborah, who led with wisdom and courage, you're being positioned to guide others, to spark change, to shine light in dark places. Your breakthrough is making you a voice for God's truth, a beacon for His hope. The enemy will try to distract you, to pull your focus from what's coming, but you're wiser than his tricks. You've faced his lies and stood firm. This breakthrough is God's way of sealing that victory, showing the enemy that his time is over. Your faith, your resilience, your trust in God, they're weapons He can't match. Stand tall, because the battle is already won, and the spoils are yours. This emergency update is a call to expectancy. God is moving with a force that will shake your world. The dreams you've carried, the prayers you've prayed, they're not just hopes, they're realities taking shape. You're not waiting for a miracle, you're standing in its doorway. Keep your heart open, your faith strong, your eyes on Him. The sudden change He promised is rushing toward you, and it's about to transform everything.